welcome back to another episode of Behind the Bison. It's Chris Hansen along with voice of the Bison, Jeff Culhane. And Behind the Bison is brought to you by West Fargo Events. They're online at westfargoevents.com. All right, Cully, let's get into this. Another win last week for the Bison, and now they're heading down to USD, a place that has been very friendly, the Dakota Dome, to the Bison. But they're definitely reeling in Vermilion. Yeah. Won their first game of the year and then dropped 3 in a row.
Yeah, got off to a great start at Illinois State. At the time, Illinois State was still playing, 1, and they were ranked 2, and USD turned them over 7 times. Big road win with the freshman quarterback Connor Camp, and since, though, some tough losses. Had to play a Thursday night game at UND, a tight loss to Missouri State, and then this last weekend they really got pushed around by Youngstown State. So reeling a bit, hungry for a win. They've lost 3 in a row, but I'll tell you what, Bob Nielsen's a really good football coach, and they're back at home this weekend in their newly renovated building, and the Bison will have to be focused, keep their attention locked into this group.
I think you think USD football over the years, the things that come to mind, number one is beating the Bison.
2015,
only one of 4 teams that have beat the Bison, think of this, since 2015. Only 4 teams have done it, and they're one of them, USD. So they have that capability, but I think we think offense normally when you think the Coyotes.
Yeah, tempo, same thing this year. They want to go fast. Ted Schlafke, their offensive coordinator, was a great QB at Minnesota Duluth, and that's all they did there. They went fast. They spread you out. They try to score 40, 50 points a game. And so they've got a young quarterback that's got a great chance to be one of those next guys that we talk about. Carson Camp he's a gunslinger. He can move a little bit, but he wants to throw the football, and he's had some good moments so far this year. He's also had some freshman moments this year as well. Caleb Van Der Esch is his favorite target at wide receiver. They're dinged up right now in the offensive line. He's taken a lot of hits, sacked 20 times in 4 games. That doesn't go into account how many times he's been hit overall. So they're a little bruised up front, but yeah, you think about the Coyotes and think offense and tempo, and they're going to try and go fast and get NDSU maybe off balance a little bit on their heels.
I don't know if Hunter Luepke has gotten out of the ice tub this week after, I think, 68 touches last week. Do we see as much from him this week, or was that just we knew it was going to work and so they just ran it into the ground? Does he get that much action this week?
He just scored again. I don't know if you saw, he just ran it another one. His 4th touchdown. I think that was a flow of the game thing. I don't think Hunter's 100% by any means. He still has that left shoulder in a pretty big harness, and I think it was just a feel thing from Tyler Roll. Hunter's in his room, and that fullbacks and tight ends room, and maybe Tyler Roll looks at him and goes, "Kind of reminds me of me a little bit back in the day." West Fargo High, and a star, of course, here at NDSU. So effective, obviously. He's a guy that when we've talked about this offense, he really would have helped in the first 4 games in some of the short yardage situations. You saw him wear down the UND defense throughout the game. I mean, closing things out, ending the game, running out the clock with 6:28 left. So probably not in a perfect world you want to see him get it 30 times or so, but I think he's got that kind of feature back feel to him with his makeup and his versatility.
And some of the injuries, we'll have to wait and see really almost till game time for Saturday who's going to be suited up this weekend, both on offense and defense. 1 o'clock kickoff on Saturday from the newly renovated Dakota Dome with about 4,000 fans. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Well, at least availability for 4,000
sold out.
fans.
It was sold out Tuesday morning, up to 35% capacity. So I think we'll see some green and yellow flags being waved down south this
weekend. I like
weekend.
the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
It is Behind the Bison. We do it every week here at Bison 1660, brought to you by West Fargo Events. They're online at westfargoevents.com.